All right, so what the heck is composition? Composition, sometimes called framing, is basically where we position objects within the frame. There are some basic rules to follow with regards to how to compose an image, like the rule of thirds, headroom, nose, and lead room. All of these help create images that are pleasing to look at because they're, well composed. The rule of thirds is one of the most basic principles of composition. To put it simply, you divide your frame into thirds both horizontally and vertically, creating a tic-tac-toe board of sorts. See where the points intersect? Those are where we should place points of interest. But we don't always have to place objects on those points. Take the face, for example. If I'm filming a close-up of somebody, I could put their eyes on the top line. If I'm filming a wide shot of a landscape, it looks nice to put the horizon line on the bottom third. Start using the rule of thirds and your images will look better pretty much immediately. Virtually every camera, including the ones we use in class, and even your phone, will allow you to show the grid to help you compose your shot. That's super helpful. Headroom simply refers to the amount of space above an object or person. Generally speaking, we want to try and minimize this space. But in some situations, it's okay to cut off part of the head or the top of an object. Man, that sounds pretty violent. However, there are also some instances where it's appropriate to accentuate headroom in order to make your character feel small, less important, or inferior. Take this shot, for example. Notice the massive amount of headroom as he's placed on the bottom right third of the image. This is such an awesome shot. Next is nose and lead room, which are pretty much the same thing with one major difference. Nose room simply refers to the amount of space in front of an object or character. Generally speaking, you should compose the shot so that most of the frame is in front of the character, so it kind of gives them something to look into. Now, if your story calls for it, you could choose to frame it so that the character is looking into the short side of the frame. This is called short-sighted. Check out this shot from Les Miserables. Notice how she's looking into the short side? This is because her character literally has nothing to look forward to as she's about to die. Sounds pretty depressing, I know, but it's an amazing way to visualize what the character is feeling. There are many ways to use both nose room and short sighting to help tell your story, and the effect varies depending upon the degree at which it's used. Now, lead room is pretty much the exact same thing as nose room, except that the object is moving. When a car is driving, a person is walking or running, it's good to lead them by placing the wide side of the frame in front of them. So there are some of the most basic principles related to composition. Remember to use the rule of thirds, headroom, nose and lead room, and even some short sighting now and then when composing your shots from here on out. So there it is, guys. Now it's your turn to go and try them out.